All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Is your Uncle Jimmy in?
I don't know. He tends to get around a bit, you know.
Yeah, I bet he does.
See you then.
Yeah. Tell him I was asking about him, will you?
Never see him.
I know, I can't wait. No, I'm going to take the whole week off. Have a proper family Christmas and New Year. Yeah. All right, then. OK, then. See you, Mum. Bye.
How long have we got on the boat here?
Till they go.
Have to be all afternoon.
Then it's all afternoon.
Why'd you do it?
It's the right thing to do at the time.
You're not answering the question.
That's right.
Look, I'll say nothing. Just tell me why you're waiting.
Look, I haven't asked you to stay.
Just want to do a bit on my media project.
What? 30 years of Coronation Street?
Me, ma never misses it. Gran thinks it's real. She took the telly away with her. And they're mad over it.
Why's that?
She went to Mallorca.
What, your gran took the telly away to Mallorca thinking she could watch Coronation Street?
Not the living room telly. The portable they have in the bedroom. Even so, it weighs a bit.
Hang on a minute. Your gran went away on holiday to Mallorca and she took a telly with her thinking she could watch Coronation Street?
Yeah.
But that's madhouse time.
I know. She plays out with the courier because she couldn't plug it into her bedroom. She's like that, me gran.
And nobody said she was wasting her time, like?
She was only me granddad's with her, and he don't get on.
There's 5 of us. I'm just saying, you won't be able to jump me this time. Me mates are watching me back. Sure you haven't got off to watch Home and Away? Yeah, well, don't think it'll be so easy for you if you try it again in the future. You might not have a future. I didn't have to force you, you know.
I think it was the week that Mike Bolden was having it away with Deirdre that my gran took the telly away. I know it wasn't an ordinary week. Well, let's go and do something in the car.
I don't suppose staring at them will get my money back.
This is nice. I love Christmas, don't you?
It's expensive with 2 families to support.
About my arrangements over Christmas.
Oh, sort it out with Patricia.
Well, she keeps saying she'll sort it out, but it's getting a bit close.
Leave it with her.
We all go round to my grandma's on Christmas Day. She cooks for over 20 of us. It's the only time I ever really see all the family together.
Don't worry, she'll get round to it.
Then over night time, all the fellas go down to the club and leave us in for a good gossip. When they come back, it's a sing-song till well into the night, sometimes even dawn.
Sounds absolutely awful.
It's brilliant. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Men go down to the club and leave the women in.
We enjoy it. All right, then, what's your idea of a good Christmas?
Me and Patricia in a land far away that hasn't even heard of Christmas. Sun-drenched beach and a cold bottle of wine.
What about the kids?
Well, them too, I suppose.
You can't deny your children a traditional Christmas day.
Chestnuts roasting round an open fire and all that sentimental nonsense. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and families being together. I think it's a brilliant time of the year.
Well, it's a time when a lot of people, no, most people are put under a lot of unnecessary pressure by being manipulated into spending lots of money.
Well, that's not the true spirit of Christmas. You're right about the advertisers, though.
Somebody talking about me?
Talking about Christmas.
Oh, don't talk to me about Christmas. I'm up to my neck in a gas-powered barbecue for next summer.
Gas-powered barbecues.
The future. Barbecues are still in the dark ages. Dirty charcoal, people running out of starter fuel, when to light the thing. No, light and bite barbecue. The future is here.
Light and bite. That's the catchphrase, isn't it?
Absolutely. No mess, no waste, no work. Light and bite barbecues will be flooding the patios of England by next summer. We'll close the deal tonight.
Oh, it's my table meeting tonight.
So what's the problem? Margaret's here.
Well, no problem. It's just that you usually take me, that's all.
Oh, get a cab like I'm going to do.
Oh, so you're not driving then?
No, Light and Bite are delighted with our campaign and promise to be very generous tonight. I'm not risking the breathalyzer, Max, even though I haven't got a car of my own yet.
Doesn't Light and Bite miss out on the cooking bit?
What do you mean?
Well, shouldn't it be light, cook and bite?
Or you, stick to what you know. No, Light and Bite conveys speed, zip, no work. It's clean and snappy.
I thought Kev the Croc, the snappiest snack in town, was going to sweep the nation as well.
I always said that was going to be a loser, and the client agreed and turned it down. No, this one's a winner. Clean, efficient barbecues in attractive day-glow colours. Can't wait for the campaign to begin next spring.
Can I put the Christmas decorations up while you're out tonight? Gets all in the mood.
I want to have a good look through them first. I got a terrible feeling the ones we've got will make us look like a working men's club.
That's Margaret's idea of an ideal Christmas, down that club.
Hey, I could take you to the race relations board for that. No, can I put them up, please?
No, I want to sort through them first.
So if Amy's not talking to you, I'll sort it out. I just hate to see her unhappy.
Will you cut it out?
Got lots of homework to do tonight.
Stacks, why?
I'll help you out if you want.
You?
It's just a fuss. Yeah, I'll pass us your bag.
What?
Well, if you've got stacks of homework, it's obvious you're going to be struggling with your bag. Let me carry it.
Get off!
No, it's all right, I'll carry it.
Do you ever can't stand much more of this? Just get off my bag and stop messing about.
What are you on about, dear sister? It's your turn to do the dishes tonight.
I don't believe this.
I'll do them for you when I finish the hoovering. And being a general drudge and household slave has its rewards.
Yeah, serving your loving family, eh?
You read me mind.
Do you know I'm sick of all this walking me home and stuff?
Very least I can do.
Don't let me say hello to you in school, not that I want it with anything.
Just that I like seeing you during the day.
It's not natural and something's definitely going on.
What are you doing, love?
I'm looking for me brown hairbrush. I'll kill old Katie. I told her not to take it out of my room.
Sammy. I used it earlier.
I'll let it go this time. What are you doing?
Oh, paying the bills. I wish your dad was here.
Yeah, well, he always leaves it to you anyway.
Yeah, I know. Just wish he was here.
Well, he's trying to get back today, isn't he?
Yeah, today. And the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that.
It is odd when he's away for so long, though.
Yeah. It used to be bad enough before, you know, when he was away a couple of days, a week at the most, but this is the longest we've been separated for ages. I think it's the longest we've been apart since we've been married.
Yeah, well, it won't be so long now. And I'm sure he'll like your new image.
I just hope Tracy won't be offended, though.
Tracy?
Yeah, well, she's bound to notice I've gone to another hairdresser's now, isn't she?
Mum, it's your hair. You can do what you like with it.
Yeah, no, it's... Oh, I just hope she's not offended.
Well, it must happen to hairdressers all the time. And anyway, they only please themselves. Look, can I start the tea or is it too early?
You hungry?
I'm starving.
It's not too early then, go on. There's a quiche in the fridge, love.
Well, it's a good job my dad's not here. He wouldn't thank you for quiche.
Hey, he would have done the last time he phoned.
Will you tell him to stop it?
Hello, Katie. How was your day?
Fine, will you please tell him to stop?
What are you going on about?
He keeps being so nice.
I'm offered to carry your bag.
It's been like this for days. What's going on? It's got nothing to do with wanting to go away on holiday with Bumper, has it?
Mother,
Yes, Geoffrey.
why are my sisters being so nasty to you when I've done nothing to my knowledge to anger them?
You see what I mean?
Dare I suggest that perhaps the change in your outlook has come as a bit of a shock to them?
I can't think why. Does Samantha need any help in the kitchen, or can she manage to burn everything herself?
Oh, keep him out of here.
I think she can manage.
How about you, Mother? No task is too great or small to help around the house.
Will you tell him to stop it? It's too weird.
Well, you could help me find my long-lost son, who I have to admit missing.
But is he the sort of son who's allowed to go on holiday with his mate?
No. But neither is little Lord Fauntleroy. Dare I suggest that somewhere in the middle might do the trick?
Point taken, Mother.
And stop calling me mother. Tell him he can go on holiday, Mum, please.
No. Holidays, like everything else in this house, have to be earned. Which reminds me, homework.
And in a free period.
I see your journal. Your father's done very well to sign this, considering he's been away for 3 weeks.
No, I have done it. I just didn't want to bother you. I've done it, honest.
He's got it. I think he's got it. Oh, it's our horrible Jeff back.
Shut up, big mouth.
It is our Jeff. Just behave. Think holiday camps, Geoffrey.
You mean I can go?
No. You've still got a lot of behaving to do. And hey, I don't want you two mixing it either.
I just want him to leave me alone and stop being so nice. Me and my dad usually do this.
Don't know why you're bothering me. I haven't even got a tray.
We'll be getting one though, won't we, Mum?
Oh, I expect so, love you.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Jeff.
Yes, Mother?
Oh, my dad won't believe this. I've been in it all week.
Mum, you're looking tired.
Thanks a lot.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's worth recording him saying that. I've been in him all week doing it.
Well, since you've offered, Geoffrey, you could give me a hand with the ironing.
Oh, no way, that's my stuff. I don't want it wrecked.
Grandpa says we're going to have to book early if we're going. We get loads booking after Christmas.
All right, I'm coming.
Ta-da! Everyone all right?
I knew you carried the tree, just knew it.
Hi, you love. Well, I thought, what would my Katie want? A plastic one or a real one with roots?
Come on, you big freezing. Take your dad's bag in. Go on. Come on. Come on, now. Oh,
Fine, it's today now. Oh.
Go on, test me then.
OK, what was his middle name?
Winston.
Where was he born?
Oh, I was on home.
Oxford Street Maternity Hospital. When?
9th of October, 1940.
What time?
Oh, come on, I bet you don't even know that one.
6:30 in the evening. What was his first group called?
Quarrymen.
And when did he first meet Macca?
I'm giving up if you're going to be asking me things like dates and that all the time.
6th of July, 1957. OK, what did the Quarrymen change the name to?
Passes number 10 spanner.
Johnny and the Moondogs.
Oh, she's a cracker, this one. Are you,
She's just a neighbour. So you don't want testing anymore, then?
just because you know all about it?
Only for the course, that's all. I mean, I'll forget it when it's all over with.
Go on then, one more, but don't make it a brainache job.
OK, what's Julian's full name?
Oh, come on, it's about him, not his son.
Who's that then?
John Charles Julian Lennon, son of Cynthia and John. It's part of the course we're doing at school, with it being the 10th anniversary of his death.
Outside the Dakota building in New York on the 8th.
Oh, don't you start. I knew that anyway.
Well, it's not like it wasn't my day at school. We did proper learning, like arithmetic and English grammar. Didn't have time to waste on pop stars.
And I bet you used to walk there barefoot, didn't you?
School kids today, you don't know your ball. How's the car coming on then?
Oh, so. Did I promise you the first ride in it, or was it Margaret?
Don't remember.
Or was it you or Margaret? I promised to take to the bowling alley.
Let me think. No, it must have been Margaret. Because the last school kid to ask me out was a mate of our Jeff's. See you around.
You're giving her one. I can tell by the way he's looked at each other.
When did the Beatles first tour America?
Yeah, got your pies?
Oh, thanks, Sam.
Always said your dad liked the simple things in life.
That's why I married you.
I'll stick these in the oven.
Great to be home now. Pies and prezzies.
Presents for us?
Yes, love. Loads of them.
To be put under the tree until Christmas Day.
No, these are not Christmas presents. These are Dad's coming home presents.
Prezzies?
Oh, what have you been told about cleaning your football boots over the sink?
Well, there's no dishes in there. But I am sorry, Mother. I will make every effort not to let it happen again.
Oh, it's a long story. Don't be too impressed.
The urge to travel, Dad. I think I must take after you.
What?
Never mind us, Tim. Come on, you brought us.
That for you, love.
Tar?
You, son.
Ah, Dad.
And that's for you.
Yeah.
I think that's your mother's, love.
Been away a long time, eh, Dad?
Yeah. That's for you, love.
Thanks.
Come on, love. Let's finish that tree off.
What time are you going out?
We're meeting the client at the Grange at 7:30. Do you want to share a cab?
No, it's a bit late for me. Geoffrey Fletcher's asked me to arrive early. He wants a word.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, I think he wants me to be in charge of Santa's sleigh.
Oh,
You don't understand the importance of that, do you?
no. Geoffrey Fletcher?
Exactly. Now, if I'm asked, and if I can prove myself with the sleigh, next year I'll be vice chairman. Which means in 1992, the year we go pan-European, they'll make me the chairman. Wouldn't surprise me if we toured the European tables.
There's an opportunity to get on.
Well, it's going to be hard work, but we'll be up to it, I'm sure. And Geoffrey must be sure, otherwise he wouldn't have asked me, would he? If I am put in charge of the sleigh, I think we should ask Geoffrey and his wife round for dinner. What do you think?
Definitely.
What sleigh?
Oh, every year the Round Table raise a lot of money for charity.
Especially my branch.
And they make a special feature of Santa's sleigh, so whoever's in charge of the project has to make it bigger and better than the year before.
Well, Jeffrey's real reindeers are going to take some beating.
You'll think of something wonderful, darling. I know you will.
But you're dead against Christmas.
This isn't whether I believe in Christmas or not. This is about helping people less fortunate than ourselves.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yay! Oh.
It's the same every year.
Not be a loose bulb.
It is every year.
It's great to be back, though.
I'll see if your pies won't.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thanks for them down the shops for me, Sam. No idea how much I miss pies like that.
Do you know that's the 4th time you've said how much you missed those pies? Was there nothing else you missed?
I wrote you a letter because I miss you so much.
I didn't get it.
It's still in my bag. I never posted it.
Why?
I was at the Hungarian-Romanian border, and there was loads and loads of traffic waiting to go through. I knew I was going to be stuck there for hours. I've never missed you so much in all my life. So I wrote it all down.
Why didn't you post it?
Well, by the time I got to a post office type place, I'd read it a few times and it just seemed sentimental and daft.
I'm sure it wasn't daft.
Have a look at it yourself later.
Yeah, well, I look forward to that.
Here you go then, Mr. International Trucker.
Great.
Look, I was thinking maybe I'll take these two to the pictures tonight.
Great, what's on?
I don't know, but there's bound to be something on that we like this time of year.
Me go to pictures with you two.
Well, why not? Dad and I've got a lot we need to catch up on. Like holidays.
Yeah, sure, but I haven't got no money.
Neither have I.
My treat.
Let's come over you.
Well, I'm earning now, aren't I?
How's it going?
Great.
Come on, you two.
Upstairs, get ready.
You will be home till Christmas now, won't you?
Well, maybe a trip or two in this country before, but it's almost 3 weeks off, yeah?
Oh, Frank, you've been away for 3 weeks, love. You're entitled to a rest.
And a big pay package. Sure you got enough money there, love?
Yeah, positive. Look, we'll be about 2.5 hours at least, all right?
Keep warm, you know. It's freezing out there.
All right, see you now.
See ya.
Ciao.
See you.
Bye.
If you were feeling cold, I could warm you up. We have got 2.5 hours.
You don't think that's why I asked Sammy, man? No.
She can be a very sensitive girl when she wants.
How's Sammy thinking, eh? There's the thing.
So, when you finished your pies, I'll be upstairs.
What are you having then?
Can I have a pina colada, please? I've got a taste for them in finger roller in the summer.
Yeah, sure, you can have whatever you want.
They're a bit expensive over here.
Doesn't matter.
God, that supermarket must pay a lot more than our pharmacy.
No, it doesn't pay that well. Just know the right time to splash out, that's all. You got a pint of shandy, please, love, and pina colada.
What do you think?
It's lovely.
Yes, you look very nice. I think I'll have a bath. I think I'll go high-tech.
In the bath?
Yeah, no, for the sleigh. Last year it was all traditional with real reindeer. This year, if I'm asked, I think I'll go high-tech with robotic reindeer. And Santa can have radar and all that.
You'd think of something.
Sounds expensive.
Speculate to accumulate. It's going to be a very busy few weeks.
So will you know tonight if it's going to be you?
No, I think they might tip me the wink, but it won't be official.
Oh, it's getting dangerously near Christmas. Shouldn't they let you know as soon as possible?
The sleigh is not just the sleigh, you know. It's a test of character. See whether I can take the pressure or the stress. It's going to be very tough, but very rewarding.
You know I want to go home for Christmas and New Year. Well, I just thought I'd mention it. I mean, I know we've talked about it before, but all your hard work will be done by then, won't it?
Well, when we talked about you going home for Christmas and New Year, what did you understand by that?
Well, that'd be home for Christmas and New Year.
But not the week in between, surely.
I'll go and get my bath while you two sort it out.
Well, it doesn't seem worth me coming back here and then travelling all the way back for New Year. You did say I could have a full week off.
Well, you might have assumed that, but I certainly didn't agree to it.
Well, I've been invited to lots of parties as well,
Look,
you
we'll
know.
not make a firm decision here and now, eh? I was just thinking about Thomas. Christmas is going to be a bit difficult. And he'll miss you, Margaret.
So when did your dad run off with this other woman? Was it straight after your mum died?
About a year ago.
So when did your mum actually die?
About 2 years ago, you know.
You mean you don't know exactly?
Well, I've tried to, like, sort of blank it out of my mind, you know.
It isn't good, you know. Mr. Whittle, our pharmacist, said everything has to come out in the end. You could end up with rashes or anything. Don't bottle it up, Rod.
Hey, listen, can we talk about something else? Have you got any brothers or sisters?
There's pain there, isn't there? I've watched you stacking those shelves. You haven't seen me, but I've watched it. And you're always looking all over the place. You can't concentrate on what you're doing. That's insecurity, Rod. The fear of being let down again. It wasn't your mother's fault that she died. But you feel deep down inside that she's let you down. And then your dad really did. You're watching for people all the time in that supermarket. I've talked to Mr. Whittle about you. Don't worry, I haven't named names. But he says you might still be traumatised. You need looking after Rob Corkhill.
I'm all right. Honest, I am.
There's no shame in admitting loneliness. I'm going to help you. Not because I feel sorry for you, but because I care for you. I want you to open up to me. Perhaps not now, but in time. You know what I'd like to do for you?
What?
Cook a meal for you in your house.
But we could just go out, can't we?
But it'll be symbolic for you. You'll be letting somebody back into that big, lonely house of yours. Do you like T-bone steaks?
Yeah.
That's settled then.
Scary Women on Michael Cole in just a moment.
Dee, have you seen the,
Where you put it down, Matt?
But this should disperse quickly by early morning.
Morning.
Certainly is.
Here's a lively tune to get you started at work. It comes you love from your boyfriend, who's a police constable stationed at Green Lane.
Oh, is this for me? I'm starving.
Jackie, leave that alone. That's mine.
Oh, we are. Been up since 6 in the morning and I must have swam 40 lengths without a bite to eat. Come on, pretend you're a kid and dad for once in your life.
Jacqueline, there is plenty more in the fridge.
Yeah, well, I haven't got time to cook it. Come on, making me do all for doing 59.2 seconds. The best time yet, and I beat Kathy McGuinness.
Go away.
Yeah.
Do you really?
I'm starving.
Thank you.
Oh, any messing, Dad.
Jacqueline.
I beat Dad, I beat Dad.
Hey.
Dad, come on.
Oh, go on then, have it.
Cheers, Dad.
I meant the breakfast, you.
Oh, no, I can't face that.
He means me.
That's right, I can't face you first thing in the morning.
Hey, behave. What time are you in school?
11:30.
Good. You've got time to clear up around that wreck of a car, then.
How's it going then?
Sam, we've got a water pump sorted and on its way.
Right. You do your own dishes this morning. I've got to be in Prescott at 9:30.
How are you going to get there?
Maria's picking me up.
Oh, that's handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are you demonstrating today, Mum?
A rechargeable electric knife that glows in the dark. Don't ask.
I won't.
I'll get it. Oh, Dad, will you put some bacon on for me?
No, I won't. You can do your own after me.
But I'll be late for school.
Late? It's the first time I've ever known you to be worried about being late for school.
Yeah, well, do you want to be late from now on
Clean
until we break
shoes.
up? Because we're not doing any proper work. It's all games and things like that.
I'll just settle for a bacon butty, Dad.
When I'm finished.
Morning, yeah.
Oh, Tar. Do you want a Ford Orion or £10,000 cash?
What did we choose last week?
About that.
Oh, well, that's it then. This week we'll have the cash. Anything else?
Yeah, are you anxious about suddenly going to hospital and leaving your family?
I would be delighted to go into hospital just to get a bit of peace with me breakfast.
Well, this private health scheme should suit you then. Look, you can get a single room, a coloured telly and 25 quid spends. I don't think about doctors or nurses, though.
Hey, have you pinched a rasher of bacon?
Oh, I only had a dip in the fat, that's all.
It was him.
Hey.
I'll cripple you.
Hey, don't do that. Now, don't do that again.
You'll be getting suspended.
Just
in the
stop it now.
house. Talk guy. Why did you hit that lad from school, eh?
Tony, would you stop it?
Hey, will you behave, a lot of you?
For goodness sake.
Trying to get some breakfast here. It's like the cop on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, that was a great meal, thanks.
Hello.
Dad, have you forgot to put the tea bags in?
Right, you, school, and you, get outside, start cleaning up round that banger.
Got a dash.
Hey, Jackie, your hair's still wet.
Not your haste.
Right then, have you seen me black bag?
Loads of times.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
It's where you put it last.
Well, I can't find it.
Jack, I'd make sure your hair's dry, will you? Come on, Tony, you're going to be late. You'll get a chill. Tony, you're going to be late. Get your gloves, Jackie.
No, I can't find it back.
It's upstairs.
Right. Come on.
No school today, then?
11:30. No bets to be made.
2 days off.
Oh, can't be bad. Where are you going tonight, then?
Don't know, yeah. Don't know anyone with a car that actually goes, do you?
I know somebody who's going bowling if you're interested.
No, honestly, I've just remembered I'm going out with Margaret tonight.
I was going to ask her as well. Where were you going to go?
Well, we haven't decided on anywhere definite. How about you?
Oh, just bowling with a few mates. The more the merrier. Why don't you both come?
All right, I'll ask her.
OK, I'm going to be here at 7:30, so don't be late.
Is that because you have to be home early, Mike? School in the morning. Try.
You wonder where it all goes, wouldn't you? Every night they're near enough empty, these shelves. Really into this job, Rod, aren't you? Hey, I'm just good at my job, whatever it happens to be.
All right, lads.
Right.
All right, sir. Thought you were the manager. Oh, no, he's having his coffee break. He's going to be breaking your necks working for him, you know. Spends half his time having breaks and the other half chasing Sylvia, the blonde chick out there with a daft laugh and bright future. How do you mean? It's not what you know, is it? So gives you a lift home.
How long have you lived here, Arthur?
Not too long. My kid's supposed to be getting me a job on the ferries with him, like. It's biding me time here, you know.
So you're going to join the Navy, eh, and see the world?
And a man stuffed away. We're not used to it. Shell stackers at your age. Something's up.
Yeah, well, we were out of the game for a couple of years, you know. Got a bit of catching up to do.
Who's been inside? Hey, I'll say not. Even stupid jobs like these are hard to find. So he's on some sort of parole or what?
Yeah.
You gotta be good lads then, eh?
Can't keep his mouth shut, can he? Look, I didn't say a word, did I?
Hey, you can't kid a. I knew from the start there was something strange about you two. Bet she doesn't know from the chemist, does she?
How do you mean?
Come on. I've seen the way she looks at you and you with her. Hands in it with her working at the chemist.
Here a minute, half.
Ow!
Hey, you're lucky you never had the blowtorch with him there, Arthur.
I was only saying,
No
like.
hard feelings, eh, Rod? Hey, no hard feelings from me, half.
Yeah.
So what time? Well, he said 7:30, so I think we'll tell him 7:45. Why? Because he thinks he's God's gift. Whatever you say.
Who are you, girls? My God, you two look far too fresh and lively for first thing in the morning. It's great to be young. I'm knackered, I don't mind saying.
How's Mick?
That's why I'm knackered.
Hey,
Oh, if men have had babies, they will be in a sorry state. I know he's injured and that, but he's half enjoying himself.
Being injured?
Yeah, lapping it up. Josie turned the telly up. Josie turned the blessed telly down. I'm glad to go to work for a rest.
Who looks after him while you're at work?
Oh, himself. Then he comes the martyr when I get home. I've managed a bowl of soup and a pot of tea. Then I look in the fridge and ask who's managed half a pound of bacon, all the mushrooms. Still, he's worth putting up with, I suppose. What are you two up to then? What's it like in the land of the good time girls?
No, I wouldn't know.
We'll tell you after tonight.
What's happening tonight then?
We're going bowling.
With him.
Oh, hey, now, don't be fighting over him. There's plenty more of them around, you know.
Sounds like you know.
I'll give you the benefit of my experience, shall I? Always get a man just before Christmas. Then you've got someone to go to parties with. What's the date now? Oh, don't leave it too late.
For what?
Get one each soon. Then you'll manage a Christmas present. Don't leave it too late.
I best get back in anyway.
See you later.
Ta-ra.
I'll walk down with you.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the shops anyway.
Wouldn't it be handy when they finish the passageway through?
Yeah, it will be when the shops are finished, although there's a lot of opposition to it, you know.
I don't see why. It's for everyone's benefit.
7:45.
OK, don't be late.
A woman's privilege. Hey, your Mark should come to the club where I work. It'll be really lively over Christmas, and I'll look after you both.
Yeah, we might do that.
Drinks a staff discount if I serve you.
I'm sorry, Margaret. It's not the end of the world. All I'm asking is that you take tomorrow night off instead of tonight, that's all. Well, let's at least discuss it.
I've just arranged to go bowling with Sammy tonight.
We'll go bowling with her tomorrow night. I tell you what, invite Sammy round tonight to keep you company, and you've got tomorrow night to look forward to.
It's not fair, though, is it?
I'm sorry, I truly am, but you know how important this account is to Patricia? I mean, she didn't know when she turned out this morning that she'd end up in Manchester this evening, did she? And that Light and Bite barbecues are the sort of company that like to entertain the husbands and wives of the people they're dealing with. Did you see how delighted she was with the reception she got from them for the project? Look, when the patios of England are flooded with all these gas-powered day-glow Light and Bite barbecues next summer, you'll be able to say you played a part in it all. I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you. It'd be much easier when she gets a car, you know. You'd be able to take driving lessons then.
Yeah, then I'll be a chauffeur as well, thanks a lot.
I'll make it up to you, I promise. Will you help us? Please.
It's a case of having to eat it.
Thanks, Margaret.
What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just something to eat, that's all.
You'll be getting your tea in a minute, Tony. Here, shift some of these drums, will you?
Garage.
Yeah, please. Hey, I'll fetch some of them plain ones back with you, will you, son?
What are you doing? What's in Dad?
Making money, my boy. Making money.
How?
Listen, there's money lying around all over the place if you just use your nose. Da-da-dee, da-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Hiya.
How are you, love? You have a good day?
Depends what you mean by good. Couldn't sell a nice fast enough, but I'm knackered.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, make us a pot of tea, will you, Tone? My feet are killing me.
Gonna pour the tea all over your feet, are you, Mum?
Very funny, just make the tea.
And hey, where are them drums?
Oh, I forgot.
I forgot. He's only been out there a minute.
I was talking to our Mike and Jackie. Anyway, do you want to get the drums or make the tea?
Get the drums. All right, son. Make the tea. I'll get the drums.
Got his bedroom down in the precinct with everyone doing their Christmas shopping.
It'll get worse, you know.
I suppose we ought to start thinking about it soon.
Yeah.
No buying, not selling. And who to invite for Christmas dinner and all that.
Hey, my dad, your Derek. That's all. Simple as that.
I wish it was that simple.
Do you know what? I wish we were going away for Christmas to a nice hotel with a swimming pool and that.
So do I.
Oh, do you know? What do you think them drums are for that you forgot to bring in?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, until you do, you'll have no chance at all of earning money for hotels in there.
What are they for anyway, Dad?
Following Father Christmas sledge round and collecting reindeer droppings for the garden.
Hey, don't tell him that. He'll believe you.
No, I wouldn't, because he wouldn't have gone to all that trouble wrapping them up in fancy paper, would he?
Jeffrey, it's wonderful news. No, I won't let you down. You can guarantee it'll have my full attention until it's completed. Listen, why don't you and Lucinda come round for a meal? Perhaps we could discuss a few ideas. Yeah. All right, terrific. Yeah, I'll have a word with Patricia. She can sort out a date. Yes. All right. Great. Bye, Jeffrey.
You got it then?
What?
The sleigh.
My passport to Europe. You see, whoever's in charge of the sleigh will be vice chairman in '91 with a chairmanship the year after and a tour of the European tables. I mean, just think, Margaret, there could even be tables in Eastern Europe.
Wonder what they've been eating off all these years.
I mean, the round table. The round table.
I see.
Suppose it will be a bit flash if I fax Patricia.
Well, you'll be seeing her in half an hour, won't you? That's why I'm stopping in tonight.
But you'll be going out tomorrow.
So, do you have to build this sleigh then?
No, there's already one built.
What's the big fuss for then?
Well, see, I've got to customise the thing. Stamp my personality on the project. It's going to take up a long free time to make a list of priorities.
Don't forget you've got to go to Manchester.
Well, I can dictate a list along the way. If only Susanna would tell me what she's buying the kids for Christmas. I can't buy them anything until she tells me.
Why won't she tell you?
Because she's an ex-wife. And ex-wives were put on this earth to torment people like me from doing things like that.
The spirit of Christmas, then.
I know. Crime rate soars, people get head over heels in debt, and there's more suicides than at any other time of the year.
And nannies visit the families?
Please, Margaret, not now. All I want to think about is high-tech reindeers and Jeffrey and Lucinda coming... The road.
The road.
What will people think of the state of the road?
They'll probably just think someone's had a big fire and escape and burnt an hole in the road.
And that has a botched-up repair job done on it. Look, it's got to be repaired properly up to British standard. BS 4987.
Yeah, well, you better put it on your list because it's not going to happen until after the holidays. Some people are winding down for Christmas already.
I'll get it finished before Christmas.
Bet you don't.
Bet you anything I will.
Anything? You sound confident.
I am. It's just a question of knowing the right procedures.
You're not going to get that road fixed before Christmas.
If I get that road fixed, say, before the 22nd, you come back between Christmas and New Year. If not, you can have 10 days off. How's that?
You'll have to talk to Patricia and she'll say no. It's just a bet between you and me.
If I get that road fixed, there'll be no whinging about minding Thomas Christmas week.
Not a word. Long as I can go home for Christmas and back for New Year.
All right. It's a deal. Not a word to Patricia.
Not a word.
Glamorous, she said it'd be. You stand behind the bar, serving drinks, getting chatted up and making a fortune in tips. And look at me.
Well, at least Mick wouldn't get so jealous if he could see the reality of the job.
He would, you know. He's getting worse instead of better. That taxi driver, what's his name?
Ken.
That's the one. After he dropped me off the other night, I was opening the front door. He beeped his horn and shouted, "Hurrah!" Mick wouldn't believe it was a taxi. He said drivers don't behave like that. Swore blind some bloke had given me a lift home. Oh, it's not so funny when he then nags half the night and day about me packing the job in and us needing the money. I said, Mick, you're a taxi driver yourself. Ask about him. I have to get his number and tell him not to beep his horn and shout again.
At least Mick sounds like he's on the mend.
Not that you notice. Yeah, if you're right. I think the real problem is just him being stuck in the house all day and all night. Because I keep my eye on him when I'm not working.
Makes you wonder how the little guys get on when a big fit bloke like Mick was attacked.
I know. I worry about him going back to work and picking drunks up. Hey, we could be serving somebody in this place till they were blind drunk. And then he might be the one that tries to give my old man a good battering. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, they won't get so drunk with us yapping instead of filling the shelves. I'll go and get another load of empties.
All right.
Is your father in?
Oh, yeah, I'll get him now. Dad!
What do you want, Jack? Oh, and what can I do for you?
It's about the road. What road? The damage your skip did to the road. I don't want to fall out with you.
Oh, why don't you just leave now, then?
Well, you have to admit that the fire in your skip did irreparable damage to the road, and it is now unsightly, to say the least, and not doing house prices any favours.
You want to see my hair dryer?
Yeah, it's in the back kitchen where you left the TV.
Right, let it in.
Kid. I know you've had it sort of repaired, but if anything, it's worse. It needs to be repaired up to standard.
So what's the problem?
Oh, come on, Mr. Dixon, don't mess me about. Your fire damaged the road, our road, and you know full well it's your responsibility to have it repaired.
Yeah, I do know, actually. Because I had a letter off the council telling me.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what? I really love that. I mean, I really love that. Councils, interfering neighbours telling me what I should and what I shouldn't be doing. It's just what I need.
I'm just trying to be reasonable here. All I'm saying is that the road needs
Actually,
repairing,
Max,
and I
my
think that
hearing is very good. I heard it all the first time. Now, I suggest that you go on about your business and let me get on with mine.
Well, that's another thing, isn't it? Your van.
My van, Mark's in the road. What is your problem?
I don't know what you mean.
Max, is it really that important?
Well, I think it is, yes.
Well, in that case, mate, you do have problems. Only don't come round here trying to blame it on me. Now, if you don't mind, Max, I'd really like to get on with my business. So, could you just please go?
But
Max, just go.
Yeah, but it's just a daft bet, isn't it?
Day,
I mean,
and there's
you
every
just want to put
indication-
your foot down and say that you're going home for Christmas and New Year, and that's it. You're just too soft with them.
What did Mike say?
You know him, Mr. Cool. He just shrugged and said we'll be missing out on a really good night. I don't know why we take him on.
It's gorgeous.
No, but listen, you can't keep letting them mess you about. You've got rights. Stand up for yourself.
I know. But I'm due a 3-month wage review soon, so I'm trying not to appear too bullshit.
But you're not. You're just asking for what's right. Oh, do it, Margaret. I mean, if you start to show a bit of strength, then they'll start to treat you better. Work to rule.
What?
No, I mean it. Work to rule.
I haven't got any rules. I keep asking him for a contract as well, but they keep putting me off on that.
Well, then go to them with your rules.
I couldn't do that, though, could I?
And for the second time, who wants beans with their chips?
Passes that axle blade behind you, will you, Tom?
So what are you going to do, Dad, if he comes round here again? Oh, what do you think, Jackie? Go up and what?
Hey, now, stop that. And for the third time, who wants beans?
Come on, kids, and see your mother.
Rob, I'm talking to you as well.
Look, Mum, we'll all have beans, all right?
Right.
Now, go on, Jackie. What bits to miss? What did he say when he first come in? Does he look dead nervous?
You've been told, haven't you? Don't worry, he won't come round here again. Not after what I said to him.
Jack, if you're not going to help, will you just get out the way, please?
All right. Anyway, where was he up to?
Oh, yeah.
Right, I let him in, and he just looked at me. So I said to
No,
him...
you stop that. And when you're all clear out, when you cut out this Max Farnham business, I mean, the last thing we need is a feud on our hands.
And what do you mean by that, like?
Well, they're all right.
They're stuck up.
Not in front of the kids. You'll encourage them.
Stuck up, man, Max, eh, Dad?
See? Oh, Jackie! Right, that's it. Will you all just clear out?
All right, Dee, all right. We'll be out your way in a minute. Jackie, clear up that mess on the floor for your mother, will you? I mean, after all, baked beans spilled on a kitchen floor would leave a terrible impression for any nice neighbours that might pop in.
Oh, yeah, stints on the road, beans on the floor, Mad Max would have a fit.
That's finished. Now we start work.
Yeah, it'll be dead for the first 2 hours. Get Coronation Street over and it'll start to pick up then.
It amazes me how people have the money to spend so much in here and the time.
Yeah, there's not on else for them to do though, is there?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking them. They're my kind of crowd. I really feel at home here. More comfortable than at home, if the truth be known.
You like the bungalow though, don't you?
Oh, yes, great. I suppose I just don't know the neighbours that well. They're not my sort, if you know what I mean.
It's a nice bungalow, isn't it? You'll be all right. You always are.
I am. It's just with coming back to the old neighbourhood and working here makes me know what I'm missing, that's all. No big deal.
I know what we're both missing.
What's that?
A large free drink before the management come down.
Do you think you dare?
Keep a lookout.
She wants to come round to ours and cook us a meal, you know.
Oh, it can't be bad.
It is, though. I told her my mum died and my dad had ran off with another woman.
What did you tell her that for?
I can't remember now. It just seemed to fit in at the time. I didn't want to blow me cover, and I didn't realise I'd be seeing her again.
You're gonna tell her you've done time as well?
It's harder than you think, though, isn't it? This undercover work.
I mean, it is when somebody falls for you and you have to pretend you're a different person. Anyway, you can't tell her yet. Not until the job's finished.
You know what? I was buying her a pina colada the other night. She thinks I'm getting well paid for stacking shelves.
Imagine what she's gonna say when she finds out.
Yeah, that'll be it, won't it? She won't want to see me again.
You never know, the uniform might turn her on, mightn't it?
I know it's serious, this, though, isn't it? I've had to tell her all sorts. She wanted to come round to ours. I tried to talk her out of it.
Have you seen a manager?
I think he's in his office talking to head office or something.
If you see him in the next 10 minutes, give us a shout, all right?
Why?
Just getting a drink for opening the door for someone, that's all. There's a drink in it for all of us, all right?
Oh, all right,
Just carry on as normal, all right?
So, what time's the meal, then? Friday. Said I was going to take her to a restaurant, like, you know. She said I'd spent enough on the pina coladas. Said she could see all the pain in my eyes and all the hurt I've been through. She wanted to get to know me really well. You're on a winner there, aren't you? Oh, yeah, I'm on a winner, all right. And she rips my supermarket overall off and then finds out I'm PC Corkill, ace detective. Yeah, well, you're Rod Corkill, and you haven't lied about your name, have you? No, I just said there, Clark Kent, at your service, madam. I'll go and send for the troops. You'll get taken in as well, though. Yes, madam. Happy days.
From the light-hearted to the powerfully emotional next. Conversation and discussion with Michael Cole, next on Living.
So, what did the busies say then, Arth?
Only charged me taking one case. Must have been following the driver to get there so quickly, though. Wonder what he took you two in as well.
Well, we've got records, haven't we? You know what the busies are like as well.
I told him it had nothing to do with you two, you know.
Oh, listen, cheers, Arth, and I hope you'll be okay, mate. Yeah.
By the time I spin the quarter tail, I'll probably only get a little fine. And I'll have done them for thousands.
Thousands?
Easy.
What are your spirits like?
All sorts. Even got a lawnmower out. Anyway, wanted a bit of time off. Got a bit of business on, you know.
What sort of business, Arth?
Big business.
Anything you might be interested in?
No, I don't think so. This is a bit special.
More necked whiskey, like?
No, something the fella's well into.
Hey, listen, do you fancy a pint, Arth?
Yeah, all right.
Sound. The Berlin Wall.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it?
They pulled it down, haven't they?
Exactly. And we're going to sell it.
Have you been dabbling with the old poachine or something?
Look, I'm stone cold sober, mate, but not for long, because I'll tell you why. Bail money, from now on, is going to be no problem.
Listen, will you just touch down for a minute and tell me what the hell you're talking about, eh?
You and me are going to sell pieces of the Berlin Wall as souvenirs, Christmas presents.
What? Oh, now I am totally convinced.
What?
That you are completely off your trolley. 3 sheets to the wind. A penny short of a shilling. A slate loose. 3 letters short of the alphabet. Air pouring in through here and definitely not dealing with a full peck.
Let me finish?
No, let me.
Well, go on, then.
All right. You're proposing that we sell a bit of the Berlin Wall. Only it's not the Berlin Wall. It's all off some demo site in town, and who's to know?
Yeah, well, it's great, isn't it?
Great. It makes your idea to steal bits of the Yorkshire moors for turfing gardens seem sensible. It makes the satellite dish fiasco seem like a sound business venture. You have got as much chance of selling bits of brick and cement as the Berlin Wall off some demo site as Dougie the dog has of nicking the crown jewels.
You're not so keen, then?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you think of something, then?
I'm trying, aren't I? I'm trying. Now, if it was closer to home, like bits of Coronation Street, or selling mugs and stuff to mark their 30th anniversary, well...
Now, Christmas morning, I go and visit the kids. Then in the afternoon, you go and see your parents. How's that?
Well, don't I come and visit your kids with you?
No, let's keep it simple. Well, it's a traumatic time enough anyway, and you know Susanna. No, I'll go and see the kids, and then dash back here to you and Thomas.
So you and your first family together on Christmas morning, eh? Just like old times.
Look, they're my kids. What else can I do?
Well, Thomas is your son on Christmas morning as well.
Who is a little bit too young to realise what's going on. Christmas is bad enough without you being oversensitive.
Don't you think you're being a bit insensitive? This is our first Christmas here, and you're going back to spend the morning with Susanna.
Who is my ex-wife. You are my wife.
Exactly.
Just taking Thomas out for an exercise period.
God, Margaret, you make it sound like prison.
See you later.
Where were we?
You were playing house with your first family on Christmas morning.
Oh, yeah, come on, love. Don't make it any harder than what it already is. I still haven't sorted out presents.
Presents?
Yeah, for the kids. I'm not buying anything for Susanna.
I hope not. She gets enough out of you in maintenance payments. Anyway, what are you going to get them for their main presents?
Well, that's the problem. She won't tell me what she's getting them, which means I'll be rushing around at the last minute. As if I didn't have enough trouble with the sleigh and everything else.
She really does have it all her own way, doesn't she?
Well, look, let's not get bogged down with that now. Look, what are we going to do about Margaret?
Well, I thought I'd give her a Christmas present early, and if that works, I'll get her something else for the actual event.
Good idea. But I think we should consider the possibility of giving her the whole Christmas period off.
Well, then what sort of Christmas would I have? I mean, she is paid to look after Thomas, and we're going to have so many engagements to attend, aren't we?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'll give her the present, see how sure he acts, say we're sorry she missed a night out and all that, and then I'll have a talk to her.
So how long are you two lads going to stay there, then?
So sort of better turns up, you know.
You've got to make things happen for yourself, you.
Not like you do, Arthur.
Hey, I'll make enough money in the next 8 weeks to pay any fine you give me. Have a holiday at the end of it and still have beer money for every day of the week.
Sounds like a fair wedge, Arth.
Oh, it is. And maybe then I'll make nearly as much you gain on the betting.
Not the horses.
No.
Dogs?
I've said too much already.
Yeah, I think he's all this some wind, all that. I don't know. He's into something. Whether or not it's worth our while is something else. Tell you what, let's get the ale in again, mate, and see what we can get out of him. Have a shandy.
Pint of low alcohol bitter, mate. Shandy and a pint of Labatt's, please.
Tell you what, it's stacking shelves, this, doesn't it?
It's all right. So, what time's your big meal, then?
Early. I don't want to hang around the house for too long, you know. Go on the pitches after we've eaten. Thing is, I'm trying to imagine how she'll react when she finds out I'm busy.
You can't tell her nothing yet, in case we're on to something Al Capone here.
Aye, lads, it was my round.
Oh, it's all right, Arth. You can get them in when you start earning the big money, you know.
You don't believe me, do you?
Why shouldn't we?
So if it's not horses or dogs, it's some form of betting. Must be cards, then.
It's something that's all around us. From the lowest of the low to the lords of the manor. And my alpha is one of the best.
Stop going on. You're getting boring now, Arth.
Boring, eh? If you knew what I knew about it, you wouldn't think it was boring. Fancy a game?
Yeah, go on. Give you a good whooping.
When are we going to get a bonnet, eh? Let's just get the engine sorted first. Be nice to be working in a nice warm garage, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be nice to be walking around a nice warm showroom and buying a couple of brand newies, but we're not. You're Jackie in? Don't know, why? Just wondering. You're not wondering about our Tony or anyone else, then? Just asking. What's my tomatoes a cup of tea? Don't say you fancy her. No, honest. What went on between her and Sinny? Nothing. Nothing? You beat him up and got suspended from school and you tell me it was nothing? It was nothing to do with you. I stood there with you when his mates could have had to go. Would have took them on with you. Us 2 against 5. Look, It's nothing to do with you, what happened between Sinnott and our Jackie. Unless you do fancy her, then it might be.
Just wonder what he meant when he said he didn't have to force her.
Look, if you want to ask her out, that's between you and her. But just remember whose sister she is.
All right. What about Dickhead Sinnott?
OK, not a word to anyone. He was at a party that she was at, and Sinnott knew she'd been drinking. Steak bites, would you believe? And so he gave her some acid.
Acid?
Yeah, she was ill, frightened and off her head. I had to pick her up and walk around for 2 hours before I could take her home. And then I got the blame for it being late. I should have killed him.
I wonder you dropped him. Yeah, I do fancy her. I fancy her something rotten. Yeah, I just numbered this. Yeah.
No, I'm not accepting that at all. No, it needs doing, and it needs doing now. That road should be up to British Standard 4987. Yeah, well, I'm going to make sure that it is. Yes, goodbye.
Why are you taking this so personally now?
If I don't, who will?
We've got far more pressing problems than a few marks on the tarmac. Let's sort out the internals before you start having coronaries about the state of the close.
I just like things to be done right, that's all. Got Jed Clampett next door, supposed to be sorting it out. But he's got the neighbourhood pride of a Beirut terrorist.
Just relax, Ellen. Let's worry about Margaret wanting Christmas and New Year off.
Yeah, all right.
Hi, how's it been? Fine. I've just put him down. He's shattered. I took him to see Father Christmas.
Oh, I wanted to take him to see Father Christmas. It's his first time. I didn't want to.
You're joking. He's too young.
I'm sorry. We didn't pay or anything. It was just a charity thing in Clayton Square Shopping Centre.
Was it a round table?
Yeah.
Did he have a sleigh?
No, he was just sat on a chair, a throne type thing.
Pressure's on. Did you get all the details I asked for? The computerised lights and the robotic reindeers?
Yeah, you should be all right with the lights, but they thought it was a bit weird asking for the reindeers.
Why?
It's hardly an everyday occurrence.
It's Christmas, really.
Oh, actually, it wasn't a round table. It was a Rotary Club. Same difference, though.
It most certainly is not.
You just get back to your sleigh and leave me to have a quick word with Margaret.
Yes, I'd be delighted.
Look, this isn't a Christmas present. It's just a little something to say thanks for being so flexible with us.
Oh, thanks. Can I open it now?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thanks. It's brilliant.
Well, you deserve it. You've been really patient with us recently. And then after Christmas, we'll sort you out a contract and everything.
What about my arrangements over Christmas?
Oh, we're all still thinking about that, aren't we? I'm sure we'll sort something out to suit everyone. Aren't you going to try it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely. It suits you.
Thanks. And a look with the road, Max.
Not you as well. He's getting quite obsessed by him.
Why don't we just walk out?
Because he might tell Tracy that I'm still using the key.
Well, haven't you got a key to the back door?
I can't think of everything, you know.
You haven't thought of anything. It was me that had the brilliant idea.
Shut up, will you? My God, there's Julia and Tracy now. Away. Can't be easy getting over the Berlin Wall and getting out of this place now.
Well, they're not stopping, are they? You know what Tracy said before, they got to get out of the way before Rod comes. The extension. Oh,
good idea.
Anyway, we can't stop now because I've promised Roddy's have an empty house when we got home from work.
What a terrible thing to say to your oldest living relative. I don't know why I'm so forgiving after being thrown out.
Well, I'm only telling you what I've promised Rod. Anyway, I don't know what he's up to, but I know it's something to do with his work.
And you two a lot to do with me. I've got to make sure you're both eating properly. And we've got to make arrangements for Christmas. I mean, it could be my last, you know.
say things like that, Nan.
Definitely will be my last Christmas with shocks like that, you stupid.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just waiting for somebody to let me in, aren't I? I mean, I've had a long drive. Just fell asleep, didn't I? Anyway, how's things, girls?
Well, everything was all right.
Yeah, I could still be waiting at the airport coming home from Rhodes.
Oh, well, sorry about that. Say, something come up, didn't it? Anyway, look, we let us in. I'm trying to go to the toilet. Come on.
All right, you have to be quick, though. Rod wants the house empty.
Oh, does he now?
I've got to go and meet Diana.
Give her one for me, eh, Rod?
Yeah. I'll pass on your respects. So, you saying nothing then, public enemy number one?
You said it once yourself.
Horses, dogs, cards, some other form of gambling. If you're going to tell us, then do it. If not, I'll see you around.
Dogs?
What, you mean like greyhounds on the track and that?
In the pits. You haven't a clue, have you? Most people haven't. Fighting dogs. Not your Sunday afternoon after the pubs have shut and the amateurs the RSPCA catch. I am talking pros. My old man's one of the best. And they sacked me over a carton of lousy whiskey.
So you mean like pit bull terriers and all that, ripping themselves apart, yeah?
Why? The real thing. Been doing it for years. Say not.
Of course we won't. But, have to see it, though, Arthur.
Boy, no chance. Except for someone like me. They nick me for a crate of lousy whiskey. They don't know who I am. I could have that place blown up, you know, me.
So there's a big fight coming up for something with you and the money?
Big fight? Big? Only the biggest for years.
He knows nothing, he's bluffing.
Listen, you, Rodney. Listen, Rodney. You're talking to someone who knows the business. My old man's the best. The best. And I'm his son. I know things. Me.
Yeah. How to get caught pinching whiskey.
That's smart, isn't he, your mate? I know things that would
what?
Would really surprise you, me. My old man's one of the best. Now, have I told you that, eh?
Yeah. That's all you'd have told us. I've got to go.
Hey, give her one for me. You don't believe me, do you?
No.
I've seen them fight for hours. Hours, me. My old man's got one of the best keeps there is. He's the best. Treadmills, the lot. Knows them all. That's why he's looking after the champion of all Ireland.
Pitbull, coming home from Ireland.
Their champion's coming over here to fight the English champ. Biggest contest in this country for 4 years. And my dad's looking after the Irish dog. And me.
So, when's it actually taking place then, Arth?
That'd be telling, wouldn't it?
Oh, you don't know. See you later, Tomo.
Soon. I can even show you the dog, me. I can even show you the champion of all Ireland.
We're gonna have to find some money for parts, you know. We've done as much as we can now.
And where are we going to do that?
It isn't boom time for part-time jobs, is it?
No, it'd be good if we get a job in the scrappy, wouldn't it? We'd have picking the parts.
Well, that's a sound idea. Yeah, we'll go down the few, and even if we don't get a job, then we can weigh up the wrecks. Might drop some parts.
Soon as school finishes, then.
Yeah. But how are you going to take our Jackie out with no money?
Sell a kidney.
I don't know. So how long have you been stuck on air, then?
Months, I suppose.
You never said nothing?
I was going to say something. Then the Senate thing blew up, so I was going to see what was happening. I was going to ask you if you'd mind that I took her out to take her him.
Mind if you take her out? This is Liverpool, Carl, not Sicily.
Yeah, but you're still you, though, aren't you?
I think I know how to make Rudolph's nose glow. What's the matter?
Do I have to say it?
I know, it sounds daft, doesn't it? You might not believe this, that this could be very important in my career structure.
Oh, well, the way Rudolph's nose glows.
I shall remind you of this conversation when I'm vice chairman.
Don't know what you bothered for, anyway. It's only another version of the Freemasons, isn't it?
Is it? Hell no. Round tables of this country are the unsung heroes of society. Do you know there's about 1,300 branches and thousands of members doing lots of work for charity?
Oh, Sir Lancelot rides again.
You may mock.
I do.
Well, just you wait. This time next year, I won't just be looking forward to the AGM as vice chairman. I'll be organising the agenda.
Oh, yeah, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours and all that.
You'll learn your priorities when you get to my age.
How old are you?
Hmm?
How old are you?
20-something.
No, go on.
30?
Some 20-something. Wonder what I'll be doing when I'm that old.
Hopefully you'll still be looking after Thomas.
Doubt it. He'll be 14 by then. God, I might even have kids of my own.
Well, it's not such a disaster, you know.
Oh, yeah, I can just see it now. Stuck in some dingy little flat with 5 screaming kids and a base-willing husband.
You seem to have a very positive image of family life. Seems to me you can't wait to settle down.
Well, do you blame me? What with unemployment, trying to find the right fella, poll tax, the risk of a nuclear war.
The way you describe it, a nuclear war sounds a good option. Oh, what noble, true and heartfelt utterings emerge from thine young soul.
Is that Shakespeare?
Farnham. Can't be as bad as that, though.
No, I suppose it's not if you've got a nanny that comes cheap, has no job description and everything. I think Cinderella must have had a better deal than me.
Now, look, Margaret, we said we'd discuss this after Christmas, and we will.
And you won't go back on our bet, will you?
No, I won't go back on our bet. You can trust me.
So where have you been this time, then?
Oh, around and about, you know.
Not giving much away, is he? What are you doing back here? That's the question.
I'm on a magical mystery tour, aren't I? Do you like the Jeep chase?
Oh, yeah. It reminds me of a fella I met in Greece. He has a Jeep. God, the summer seems like ages ago now.
So where'd you stay when you're in Liverpool, then?
Anywhere that'll have me.
Supposed to be in Basingstoke for Christmas.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's nowhere like Liverpool or Crenbo, is there? I'll probably go and visit my mum and Aunt Claire. But I won't have time to stay down there. What will you be doing, Trace?
I think I'll be in Basingstoke.
What about me?
What about you?
We always have Christmas dinner together.
Nan, how can we have a traditional family dinner when the family's scattered all over the country?
We can do the best we can. A grandmother should be with her grandchildren at Christmas. At least we can do that.
Why don't you come to Basingstoke with us?
That's a different family. Your dad's got a job down there now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he seems made up at the place.
Someone else deserting Liverpool.
He didn't want to go, Nan. It wasn't his fault. Have you heard from me mum lately?
Oh, she's forgotten I exist. Oh, well, suppose I'll be spending Christmas Day on my own. Still, you've all got your own lives to lead. It's a terrible thing when you've outgrown your usefulness.
You won't be on your own, Nan. Don't be so morbid. Anyway, better get off. I've promised to stay, haven't I?
Hey, so what's going to happen to this house then if they stay in Basingstoke?
That's up to a dad, isn't it? It is.
Hey, and it's up to his wife as well, my mother.
Look, can we talk about this somewhere else? Will you give us a lift to me nan's?
Oh, well, look, I want to work with your Rod, don't I? I'm with Terry if I can find him.
And I'm not going to have seen our Rod. I came round here to sort out how big a turkey I'd be cooking. Now it looks as though I'll be opening a tin of corned beef. A small one.
Oh, no. Can we look as if we're just going?
Oh, now then. He didn't tell me he'd got a new girlfriend.
Oh, hey, and a new motor as well. Oh, it's no wonder he wanted the house to himself, innit?
It's something to do with his job.
Oh, yeah. Your Rod's always on a job, innit? What's going on?
Hello. I'm Rod's nan, and I'm very pleased to meet you.
Not talking, eh, Rod? I wasn't expecting anyone in.
Rod, I'm sorry, we're just going, honest.
No, my name's Julia.
It seems like
Tracy.
your dad and my mum had come on back, so that kind of leaves the house available, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Not now, eh?
And how long have you known him, then?
About 3 weeks.
Oh. And are you in a similar profession?
Well, sort of. I work at the pharmacy.
Oh, so you're not in the force, then?
The force?
Nan, we're in a bit of a hurry, actually, and we need to be alone, you know.
Rod?
No, I don't mean... Look, anyway, I'm back for a while, stepbrother, so I was wondering if you didn't mind me having a kip down here, you know, just for a bit, like... not now, eh?
Is Mum and your dad?
I'll tell you later.
Don't suppose you have much time to see each other with the shift work?
I don't work shift work.
But our Rod does.
Well, he works late sometimes when it's late closing at the supermarket.
Supermarket?
Nan, could I just have a quick word a minute? Just in the extension. Tracy, Barry, just family business, you know. Yeah, just come in here. I'll tell you now. It won't be a minute, Diana, just family business, you know. Right, about the supermarket. What the hell's going on in this place?
But Corkle, this is your life.
joke.
This place is a nut house. Come on, everybody out now. Come on.
Oh, I mean,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It's
There's
the
time
time
and a place.
in the bed then, no.
Well, come on. Just go to bed, that's all.
Sorry about it now. Tell your lad.
Go.
Who can speak properly to it? And
What's going on?
You're not going to believe this, but,
From the light-hearted to the powerfully emotional next. Conversation and discussion with Michael Cole, next on Living.
So, you took Barry out? Yeah, hope it's for good as well. Just the start of a family feud. Only if Barry wants it to be. But if he's got any sense, he'll stay out of my space. Johnny. Skill. Listen, when Soft Lad gets here, let's just wind him up again. Not too much, like. Just so his mouth runs away with him, you know. He's late. He's here.
Okay, boys. All right, Arth. What is it?
Highest takes.
Yeah, I'm in.
That's still my go.
Yeah, nah.
You were just gonna go.
Oh, I have to see the dog.
Is this a wind-up or what?
What?
This stuff about the dog, I mean, is it genuine?
This isn't just a dog. It's the dog.
So what happened in court then, Arth?
Oh, I got bailed.
Well, you get sent down.
Nah, my solicitor will get me off first defence and all that.
2 5s and a 4. Was it worth getting nicked for a few bottles of scotch, though, Arth?
Shifting the scotch was just something I had to help out on. But I did get a big load of meat, and if I'd have got nicked for the meat, my dad would have got me off anyway.
Why?
Because the meat was for the dog.
The dog that never was.
You're getting on my wick.
Yeah, Arth. Your go. So the dog's yours, then?
No, we just train it.
And are we going to see it, like?
You don't believe me, do you?
Let's just say seeing is believing, eh?
Right, you. Do one.
Come on, Arth. He's just winding you up. This is soft, this.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. Jack it in, you. You can come and see the dog, but not him.
All right, Arth. I was only messing.
Look, grovel all you want. You're not coming, all right?
Oh, come on, Arth. Me and him stick together, like, you know, tough. You've told us that much about it. You know, it's like you're winding us up.
Beat me at Tyson, you can come. He must be all right. He's got the devil on his side.
Doesn't seem like 6 weeks.
Well, it is.
It's like they waited till we'd gone out so they could put it up.
It's like one of those American movies, isn't it? You've got 48 hours to do whatever.
Well, it's the last bit of shopping we'll be doing for a while. It's here, you know, I just can't believe it.
Well, you better ask.
We need £4,000 for a deposit.
Well, it might as well be $1 million, mightn't it?
Don't say that.
Well, it's true.
Who said it was easy to borrow money?
I've still got a few more places to try.
Well, we just have to cut down our spending, whether we get a loan or not.
How long will that last? I mean, it's not as if we're eating steak and lobster, is it?
We'll use the microwave, save on the lecky bill.
Wish we had an old coal fire, you know. I used to love ours doing toast on it.
Also does the ozone layer.
All right.
Oh, hiya.
All right.
Sneak that in while you were out, eh?
Yeah, beginning of the end.
Oh, Terry.
Well, it's hard to be positive, isn't it, when the wolves are scratching at your door?
Yeah, I've been there. In fact, I'm still there.
Look, I'll see you.
Yes, yes, Sue. How is the little fella?
Oh, he's eating us out of house and home, isn't he?
I wish I could say the same about our Leo.
Why is he off his food?
No, I don't mean that. And his teacher on the blower wants to talk to me about his behaviour.
Oh, what's he been up to?
I don't know. Got to go in this abbey for a chat.
Knackered, you know.
Hey, listen, mate. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, I mean, it's all right.
Hey, got a letter off the landlord here.
Oh, wait, he's not coming back, is he?
Hey, don't tempt fate. Yeah, I get a load of this. Dear tenant, I refer to the terms of our agreement forthwith. Rehouse, fittings, fixtures, gardens, front and rear, their upkeep and maintenance, and the aforementioned purchase of the landlord's motor vehicle. Notwithstanding the excellent condition of the vehicle, I have been instructed to offer said vehicle for the price of 100 guineas.
Oh, hey, he's off his head, isn't he?
Yeah, there's more here. Listen, this more than charitable offer is made in the true spirit of Christmas, and as such is therefore not open to negotiation, so take it. Who do you think he is, eh?
So you want to take it?
I gave him a ring. Who says he's took a turn for the worse?
Bad like?
Nah, you wouldn't know with that, would you? Said it could go either way.
Hey, there's no point a man in my condition risk dying at the wheel of a motor vehicle.
So he's twisted your arm, then?
I've got no spare cash.
Who has? If I don't get this £4 soon, life just won't be tough. It won't be worth living.
Julie is stiff.
Your bottle went then, didn't it?
No, it didn't. Yes, it did. My bottle would have gone. I would have been shaking, wouldn't I?
My bottle would have gone. I would have been shaking, wouldn't I?
My bottle would have gone even if you hadn't had that mask on.
Yeah. Take the gloves off, Wimp.
I'm all right.
Better with the gloves off.
What scrappy we going to?
There's one on the dock road. It's got everything in there.
Ah, but we'll have a bonnet for the tats, and I asked myself.
It's got everything, my dad said.
What did you tell him for today?
Oh, said I was doing some research for my sociology.
Do you reckon we're going to get these A-levels?
I'll do enough to get them, yeah?
All of them?
Yes. I get a C in economics, B in art, tight squeeze an A in sociology because I'm sound at that. And about general studies, it's a joke, isn't it?
I reckon I'll get me French and English. But I can't get my head around all the jargon in sociology.
Well, it'd help if you looked at your notes, Crawford.
Oh, yes, Mr. Phillips.
Right. That should do it. Just don't forget the axe, all right?
Are we going to get the bonnet home?
Carry it?
On the bus?
Yeah? Yeah, look at that.
Better.
This is going to be one bus trip today.
How much have we got?
£6.
Is that enough?
Yes. We'll get 3 bonnets, a radiator and headlamps for that. I mean, it's only scrap, isn't it?
Yeah, you should have married a millionaire. Then you'd have no problems, would you?
Yeah, and no fun.
You call this fun? Sounds about as funny as having hemorrhoids.
Oh, charming.
Well, look at this. APR, 34%. Tax deductible, low finance, low endowment. It's a minefield out there. No wonder people are confused.
So what can we realistically do?
Shout help. Look, I know you two don't get on, but just try and stay relaxed, and be normal. All right.
Right, sir.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I've been busy, haven't I? Right.
Hiya. Do you want a drink?
Don't mind.
Hiya, Danny.
Yeah, seen the sign outside. Jonathan kicking it out, is he?
Oh, you got no idea. We thought we had, a bit of time to get the deposits together,
How much?
£4. Doesn't sound a lot when you say it quick.
Can I help?
Oh, yeah, £4.
Well, actually, I'm looking for somewhere to hang me out, aren't I?
I thought you were staying next door.
Season of goodwill and all that. My stepbrothers kicked me out, and he forcibly ejected me.
Rod's bounced you.
Had my guard down, didn't I? But don't worry, I'll remember. I'll get him back.
So, you want a stable for the night, then?
Well, could be a bit longer than that, sir. I'll give you all the rent and that, And, about the £4. I mean, if you want to borrow it, just ask.
Sound, did it?
Told you I was on the level, didn't I?
That's something else, that.
How long did you keep on that for, Art? We have her in here about 6 weeks. Started on half an hour at a time. As the match gets nearer, we take her out to about 2 hours, maybe more.
Just where you feed the cats and that.
What?
You know, hang cats and sacks from trees, so the dogs have to jump up and rip them out, like.
Nah, that's garbage, that. The amateurs and zivvies do that. Want the heads tested.
I thought you needed the cats to give it a taste of blood and that, you know.
If you keep these things isolated, as soon as they see another dog, they'll go for it. And this beat will tear anything that's within 20 yards of it.
So you don't have to blood it then?
I could train it to do anything. It's dead easy. He won't go for a man, but if I had trained him to do it. But the money isn't as good. Well, you get some nutters who want protection if they're into drugs or something nasty. And one of these can be trained to do it. Or at some places, it's man versus dog.
Wouldn't mind seeing that.
Cheapo laughs, that's all. Some meathead picking up £2 for having his arm chewed off.
What? A man can beat the dog?
Oh, yeah. Some men are like animals. You have to break its neck or choke it. But he wouldn't break his neck. Look at those neck muscles. I have mine from a tire for hours to build up his neck muscles and his jaws. Go on, lads!
Who the hell's this?
Oh, these are just me mates from the supermarket.
You never mentioned them before.
All right, mate.
What are you after?
Just come to have a look at the dog, you know.
Oh, did you know?
I was just saying about the training, Dad.
And you?
See?
Well, I don't like people snooping round here.
Sorry, mate. Suppose Arthur should have asked, eh?
Suppose you don't tell me what my son should do.
It's a cracking dog, though.
The best.
They had one fight. Went on for 2 hours. They had hold of each other by the jaws. The other one just died of exhaustion.
Did you do your own stitching then, mate?
Yeah. Can't take him to the vet with torn flesh, can I?
He's in good nick. You must be good at it.
You just wait till New Year's Day. There'll be blood in air flying.
As long as it's not his, eh?
I reckon old Tyson here will take the English champ apart.
Where is it, then?
Oh, we've got a cracking little pace lined up.
Keep it short. You don't even know who these two are. Having them in here is bad enough. And I'll tell you something. One word, just one word, and I'll cut your tongues out and feed them to the dog.
Hey, pack it in! Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Hey, yo, shove it, metal man. You have 10 seconds to comply. Hey, I ain't going nowhere. Your move, creep. Okay, don't hurt me. I'm a victim, man. Society made me do this.
You know, you're getting worse.
I can get into all that, though, you know. What? Acting and that, you know, lighting it up.
Oh, that good, are you?
Yeah. See, he lives out the park before he starts rehearsals. Like in Taxi Driver, he went out and got a cabbie's job. And he's done all the boxing training for Raging Bull.
Yeah. Wonder if he was playing Casanova.
Suppose he... Oh, yeah, wouldn't mind some of that.
Wouldn't we all?
Hey, how's your Jackie doing? How come whenever the conversation gets anywhere near sex?
You have to mention our Jackie.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do. Yeah, the other day in ours, when our Tony's going on about rabbits reproducing every month. You. How's your Jackie?
Can't remember that.
All right, then. When we were at yours watching that Kathleen Turner video, she's giving it all of that. How's your Jackie?
So?
What do you mean, so? That's my sister, you cradle snatcher.
Look, I'm not going to ask it out, you know.
I know. What's wrong with her?
Nothing's wrong with her. You're my mate, and she's your sister. I only want to know she's getting on with the swimming.
Oh, well, she's doing all right. She's working like mad for these time trials.
Is she getting quicker?
I suppose so, yeah. Well, if she does well in these, she'll be selected for the team.
Better.
Right, can we get on with this now?
I'm just going to go down the shops and get some holly. I want to put some more decorations up later, OK?
OK. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Ta-ra. So, how's things?
Oh, crazy. Parties of a night and shoppers of a daytime.
When's Mick back on?
He gets the plaster off this week, so whatever.
Why don't you get a stand-in telly?
That's easy, isn't it? Well, they might keep the other fella on. And Mick worked for me, didn't he, when me and Sue had all that trouble? I don't want to let him down. He's a mate.
I meant what I said about the £4 grand, you know.
I'm not being funny or anything, but I don't want to be in anyone's back pocket.
I don't think it's better being in my back pocket than the bank's. I mean, at least if the going gets tough, I won't be throwing you out, will I?
I don't take anything for granted anymore. I trusted Sue, didn't I?
Yeah, well, maybe we should just trust the people we like, rather than the ones that we think we love, Sally. Listen, anything arrived for me while I was away, you know, any letters or that?
Well, there's some parcels, but you never said where you were, did you?
Well, you never asked, did you?
Where have you been, then?
London.
London? It's a bit hush-hush, this, isn't it? You know, parcels arriving in the night, going to London.
Yeah, we've always got to be on the lookout for a bit more business, haven't we, sir?
So?
So what?
So, well, what about me and the warehouse dues? I mean, you haven't forgotten, have you?
No. What was it, 25%? 24-hour standby with the cab and everything. No, I haven't forgotten.
Well?
Not this one, sir.
Well, why not?
Look, you'll just have to trust me on this. Not this one, all right?
Still, I've got no choice, doesn't it? So what are these, then?
Traveller's checks.
In them?
Yeah. They go missing between here and London, I'd receive them.
How much?
Well, there's a few grand in these.
You know, this money you were going to lend us? Oh, it wasn't going to come out of them, was it?
No. That was coming out of another job I got paid for up front, all right?
What are you getting yourself into?
Terry, the money's untraceable, isn't it? And these go through that many hands, they are as well.
Why does life have to be so complicated?
Because you make it complicated, that's why, Terry. You're in trouble, and I can get you out of it.
Down for us. What? I showed him the money and he left his head off. Why? He says he wants another tenner.
Did he now?
Yeah.
He hasn't spoken to me yet, has he?
I wanted you to see it yourself, so that you're fully aware of the problem.
I thought he'd just been shouting his mouth off or something.
It's a bit more serious than that. Are things all right at home?
Sorry?
I was just wondering if he's settled at home.
Well, he misses his last school. His mates.
You know he was really upset about your injuries.
Yeah, no, he had problems sleeping.
And he wrote it in his diary.
His diary?
Yes. All the children have a diary where they write about anything that's important to them.
I know Leah wrote about me getting beat up.
He did. But that doesn't take us on any further with regard to this.
You know he didn't want to be the king, don't you?
Not really. Did he say why?
Well, kids don't really, do they? If you ask them why, they say because. I mean, what they really mean is...
Maybe he's shyer than we think.
I don't think shyness has got anything to do with this. I do know that he's upset about being called names.
Names? Again?
And not the ones about him being brainy. The ones about him being black.
Oh. Are you sure you're not being a bit sensitive?
No, I'm being realistic about a kid who's in a school where the majority of kids are white.
But if there was a racial problem, we'd be aware of it.
If it happened in front of you, yeah. But not if it happens in the playground where it does, because they don't have teachers there now. They have dinner ladies or whatever.
OK. I admit that we personally don't supervise them in the playground. But we'd get to know if the children were being racist.
No, but kids don't think they're being racist. It's things they pick up from the streets, from their families.
But not from the school.
Look around you, will ya? Where's the black faces in the kids' pictures? Where's the black faces in the kids' books? It's all Janet and John and Topsy and Tim.
Oh, Mr. Johnson.
Even Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, they're all white.
Look, we'd love to get new books with multicultural stories and characters, but we haven't got the resources.
Oh, yeah, resources, I know. I've heard that one before.
And I hate saying it. And in any case, do you really think that putting a few black faces in books will stop the children being racist?
No, I don't. But it's the stars, isn't it? And maybe they'll realise that my Leo and Gemma and other black kids are as much a part of everyday life as reading and writing.
If we do this busting, we'll smack Arthur and his half, fella.
Yeah, well, if you wind them up too much, we'll be lucky to get anywhere near the place.
Don't make me puke.
I didn't know you were an animal lover.
I'm not bothered about the dogs. I just want to see them two in the dock, that's all.
Yeah, well, don't count your chickens. The charge has got to stick first,
The RSPCA, I'll get them boxed off.
What's happened? Lost your key, have you, Constable?
No, neighbourhood watch, making sure no undesirables are scabbing round, you know. All right. Well, you better watch that house there. There's the right snot living in there. And by the way, I've moved in next door, so if you want to borrow a cup of sugar, don't bother asking, all right? I think you've started something there, you know.
Nothing I can't handle.
Can you handle a delicious day on it?
The thing is, can she handle me? When you seen her again?
More secretive, are we?
No, Constable. It's just that there's some things you need to know, and there's some things you don't.
Who's the star? The fella who lives there. I love one of them. That's up the road. Well, you sound like that, yeah? You nervous? What about us? The first rehearsal. We'll still get nervous. I'm not bothered at all then. I think I'll be a bit nervous. It was like that night playing the trombone. I don't mean when our Sammy got drunk at the concert and that. Bet my legs go like jelly. You do, or your stomach goes dead cold and you think, oh, feel ashamed. I know. And Mum be there saying to anyone who wants to listen, that girl's my world. Wonder why she always cries, because I'm so beautiful. Now, wait, she won't believe he was saying about me. Are you nervous? Terrified? Why, with the grace? I know. It's not the show. Not really. What is it then? Here a minute. Go on. Well, the other night, I was in on my own, and I felt strange, and I had my first period. I told your mum? Oh, I couldn't. You'll send me then? What for? I just got so many stuff and sorted myself out. I'm dead scared in case it happens again, though. You know, when we're doing the Christmas show. If you only had your first one, they usually have a 28 days, you know. I know, but the woman who came to talk about it said that some girls aren't regular. Go to the chemist then and get some of your own things, and keep them with you. Said glad our Jeff wasn't in there. Wouldn't have known, no one does. Except you get a cob on with people. That's all. I'll tell your Sammy. Tell you what then, I made up about my first one. I feel sort of grown up.
There's always me daddy can look after him in the day, you know, don't forget that.
No, I'm not sure about that, you know.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, we'll be ending up saving money, won't we? He won't want paying.
What's that look like?
Great.
Oh, don't sound so pleased.
I'm just finding it hard to concentrate, that's all.
Look, do you think we're doing the right thing, you know, letting Barry stay?
A rent payer's a rent payer.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, all the trouble we've had over Daniel.
We all got hurt, Jordan. If I can get over it, and I will, I'm sure you and Barry can. Well, let's be positive, eh?
Glad you said that.
Why?
Because I'm applying for a legal trainee executive job.
Honest?
Yeah. Probably won't get it, but I've got to have a go.
Oh, when you're applying?
Today.
Oh.
What a stiffhead. I would have had him there, you know. I could have, but I didn't want to. I'm taking my dad down there. How can he charge that much for just a little bit of scrap, eh? He must have got more than we intended. More than we intended? Yeah, headlights, radiator, bonnet. Look, I don't care if we're trying to get a whole car out. It's scrap and nobody wants it. We did? No, we didn't just want it. We needed it. And that fella knows it. I mean, we go there as customers, and what does he do? He throws us out. I mean, what way is that to treat people? Just have to save more money. Look, Carl, it's scrap. There's no real price on it. I mean, at least he could have done was do a deal with us. That's what he would have did if my dad was here. But no, he treats us like a pair of robin scallies. So, if the cap fits, if that's what he thinks we are, then maybe we shouldn't disappoint the man. What are you going to do? Not me. We. We're going to plan a raid on that place, because no scrap dealer's getting one over me. We're going to take that stuff, and by force if we have to.
From the light-hearted to the powerfully emotional next. Conversation and discussion with Michael Cole, next on Living.
Thomas is still asleep. You know how cab drivers beat their horns. Oh, sorry. Don't mean.
It's all right. Tell Terry when he does it here.
Where are you off to, then?
Into town. I've got an interview with a job agency.
Oh, do you want to share the cab?
No, I think I'd rather get the bus.
Oh, please. I've got to get to the station for a train to Manchester. So we can drop you off easily.
Thanks.
All set for Christmas?
Yeah, almost. For you?
Chance of me finding. I've got to get the decorations up, yeah.
Oh, Tom's will like that.
I was thinking sort of peachy colours and greens to match the room, you know?
Nice. I think Danny'll take more notice this Christmas.
Yeah, they do at that age. I'm looking forward to spending some time with Max and Thomas.
How do you manage to do the two? You know, full-time work and a family.
Same as most women, I guess. Keep the lid on the guilt, keep telling myself it's best for the family that I'm out at work, rather than being super bitch indoors.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'd love to be content at home, but I need the money.
Well, so is the agency bit for temping.
Dunno, really. Depends what's on offer.
You mean you haven't got a mission statement?
A what?
It's some silly business jargon that's around at the moment. You know, where do you want to be in, say, 5 years' time?
5 years? 5 months is about all I can manage at the moment.
Maybe you should sit down and plan something.
I've tried, but it's that thing of how much time should I be spending, you know, with Terry and Daniel.
Yeah, but I mean, my career doesn't exclude Thomas and Max. Planning for Thomas is always on my mind, even if it doesn't seem that way.
I'd just like to find the right job, you know, one that paid me loads of money and gave me loads of satisfaction, but I'm not sure if now's the right time for me to try.
It's never the right time.
Maybe a woman's place is in the home.
Yeah, and maybe men have got a brain in their heads.
And Max Farnham's like a big kid with his reindeer. You think you're real or something the way he goes on? All for a good cause, I suppose.
I had a word with Leo's teacher today.
What about?
About the role.
Oh, nothing again. I don't believe him.
Josie.
Sorry.
Hey, I nearly lost my rag with you, you know.
Well, it's not like you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just got upset for our Leo.
Was the road badly ripped?
Yeah.
So, what next?
Well, I apologized, and she said she'd keep an eye on things.
Do you think Father Christmas is going to bring me a hero turtle, Dad?
Well, if you behave and do the play well, yeah.
What Miss Dundee say?
Well, she said that she was surprised that our nice boys would be so naughty. So no more, eh?
You're going to be a good lad, aren't you?
Yes. Do an ninja roll, Dad?
Hey, never mind the ninja roll, son. You won't clean your teeth, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
These are gonna go like hotcakes.
Oh, come on, Dad. I'm going to be late for school.
No, you won't, Jack. You can throw your bike on the back and I'll give you a lift. I don't know. I don't know what you're looking so happy about.
I was half asleep when you woke me.
No, you weren't. You were half awake.
Anyway, why couldn't our Tony have done all these?
Firstly, because he's not here, he gets to school on time.
Yeah, only because he's got that French student. He's got a crush on her.
Has he?
Yeah.
I'll wait till I see him, the little stiff.
And secondly, because he worked hard wrapping these with me.
Oh, get lost. He's your favourite.
No, he's not. I hate you all equally.
Oh, yeah. The middle child always gets a raw deal.
Oh, don't be starting that again, you. Think you had problems. Don't forget, there was 16 of us in one bed when I was a kid. 16. 15 of them were bedwetters. I swam for England when I was 3. Used to go to bed in an aqua lung. Mind you, good job we couldn't afford a lecky blanket. You're funny, you, Ron. I know.
What are you doing?
Nebby.
Who?
What are you after?
Nothing, I was just looking for...
Oh, tell me, Dad. Nebby.
You are? I've noticed of her. She's gone soft with all that swimming she's doing.
Can I go now, Dad?
Yeah. All right, love, come on. I'll drop you off there.
Nah, you're all right. I thought to remember that too long we had to sit next to him.
All right, see you, love.
Hey, I might come and watch those mates of yours swimming tonight.
Hey, get lost, Piv.
Get lost, Piv?
You see, Dad, it's a term of endearment for a man of the world.
Oh, is it now? Well, listen here, man of the world. Do you know anything about these fax machines?
Enough. Why?
Well, Sinbad gave me this number and he reckons if I ring it, I can get all the wholesale prices and that for nothing.
Yeah, well, all you need's a fax machine. You put your order in, they send you a message back on that number. Cost you the price of a phone call.
Really? Is that all?
That's all.
Right, I'll try that. Right. I'm off to the fruit market for some more Chrissy trees. Come on, I'll drop you off on the way.
Oh, better. All right, Trace.
Right, look, I'm sorry about the other day, you know, I rode through your house and that.
Yeah, he's getting a bit of a narc, isn't he?
Well, it's either the job or he's in love.
You're starting to sound like a copper's wife.
He's my brother.
Yeah, and he ain't half getting heavy, isn't he?
It was embarrassing for everyone.
I felt like giving him a dig.
Well, it's a good job you didn't. I might walk balance, and so should you be.
Yeah, well, some things I'll forget about for the sake of the family, you know.
God, you sound like some big mafia boss.
You've been reading your mail?
Where'd you been, anyway?
Here and there.
Oh, the third man, eh?
No, number one.
You really think you're something, don't you?
But if I don't, nobody else will they? Anyway, that's enough about me. How's the hairdressing going?
All right. I was up at 6 this morning and out at 1:30, and I've done 3 already, all local.
You want to put in for your test, you know?
I've just got a cancellation.
Oh, when is it, like?
Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out.
Come on, I only want to wish you luck.
No, you tell me where you've been and I'll tell you when my test is.
Ah, well, mine's official secrets, like, innit?
Well, the state of James Bond. Go on, tell us.
No, because what you don't know, you can't testify to, can you?
You're not getting bothered again, are you?
What, with a busy living next door?
Have you moved in there?
I want to be close to you, don't I?
Oh, aren't you cute?
Hey, listen, you know, if you do pass your test and all that, like, well, you can have me other car, can't you?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I've got the Jeep now, so I don't need the Yezzy, do I?
Barry, even if I did pass my test, I couldn't afford that.
Oh, I didn't say you had to pay for it. You can have it.
For nothing?
No, for helping us out. I mean, when I had that little altercation with Gordon and all that, well, you answered a few searching questions, didn't you, from your kid?
Yeah, but...
But nothing. If you pass your test, you can have it.
She'd kill me if she knew I was in here.
Well, she won't find out, will she?
I still feel a bit lousy about kicking her.
She probably deserved it.
Well, she did virtually accuse me of stealing all that stuff in the catalogue company and then using her address to have it delivered.
She won't accuse you again.
Oh, she better not to.
Have a look.
Oh, God, yeah. It came this morning. I'm still waiting for the kids' toys to arrive. I thought they'd be here by now.
It's getting a bit late, isn't it?
Oh, God, it really annoys me. They promise delivery and then don't bother.
What if they don't come?
Oh, they'll come. You never have to go down there and get it myself.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah, looks great, nice and baggy. Oh, can you imagine Leo and Gemma's little faces on Christmas morning? There's no toys there.
Oh. Nearly happened to us once, that, you know. My dad used to hide all the Christmas presents, and he went out one Christmas Eve with my Uncle Pat, got steaming drunk. Forgot where he did them.
It's a bit bare for Christmas, isn't it?
Do you know, I'm sick of it. They can't decide whether they want traditional or Art Nouveau, whatever that is. I've got some decorations of my own.
Well, just put them up.
I don't know. I mean, everything's planned with style here, isn't it?
Well, if they don't hurry up, Christmas will be over.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Nah, not for me. You still going home at Christmas?
Too right. Try stopping me.
But your man be glad to see you?
Yeah, I can't wait to see her.
Should always be with your family at Christmas.
Yeah. I wish my mum was here sometimes.
Oh, do you miss her?
Well, it's just that she'd know how to handle things. She's dead strong.
What do you mean?
I'm having a bit of a problem with what I'm supposed to do. You know, being a nanny, but having to do all sorts.
Like cleaning and washing.
How'd you guess?
Standard rule in houses, love. You can get someone else to do the dirty work, use them. Especially if it's a housewife or some substitute like a nanny. Mind you, I bet they don't feel too guilty because they're paying you.
They just seem to think I can do everything, though.
Well, ask for a pay rise.
I'm due a pay rise, but they're putting me off till after Christmas.
That never ceases to amaze me, that.
What?
Employers. Now's never the time to talk about a pay rise. Just hang on a bit longer and then a bit longer.
It's hard to keep mentioning it, though. I was talking to my mum for about an hour the other day. She reckons I should just have it out with them.
You should.
But I've talked to Patricia, and everything was all right for a couple of days, but it just went back to normal.
You got to stand your ground.
That's what my mum says.
You got to respect yourself. If you do, everyone else will. Don't wait for things to happen. Take the law into your own hands. You're an intelligent person and well capable of making decisions, so make them.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't stand people walking all over me and telling me to do things, especially when they seem so indecisive. Make their minds up for them. You got your decorations?
Yeah.
I was just wondering whether I should put them up.
She who hesitates is lost. If I were you, I'd stick them up, even if it's just for Thomas's sake. What sort of a Christmas is it going to be for the little fella? Well, that's what I'd do, and probably what your mum would do as well. But you got to do what you think is right.
Christmas comes, but once a firkin. But when it comes, we're firkin working. All right, Maxie, come in, lad. What, you after? Bug paper?
No, I came to ask you if this was yours.
What is it?
Fertile Freddy's Fruit Farm, Gorton's Wholesale. Square eggs, a speciality.
You wouldn't chuckle, eh?
You are?
It really works.
This is yours, isn't it?
Square eggs.
This came through on my fax.
Do you know what? I didn't think it'd come through that quick. That is fantastic.
Yeah, no, I don't think you get my point. It came through on my fax.
Yeah, I haven't got one.
A fax machine is personal. It belongs to the person who owns the number.
Just like a phone.
Exactly.
All that, will you, lad? So, all it costs you is the price of the phone call, but it costs you nothing to receive the message. Brilliant.
No, it costs you nothing, but it costs me in paper, and this is used up every single bit.
You mean, like, you don't get the paper with it?
Yes, but I have to pay for it.
What a con! I was going to get one myself, but I won't bother now.
Yes, well, will you please mind not using my fax again?
Hardly seems worth the bother, really, does it?
Look, can I ask you who gave you the number?
I can't remember, Max, sorry.
You can't? Come on, I mean, it's not as if you're being faxed every day, is it?
Nah, it's gone, mate. Cheers, thanks.
Well, when you do remember, will you please tell them that my fax is out of bounds?
Hey, Maxie. Look, I'm sorry, mate. I got a bit of duff, Jen, and, well, I didn't know it was going to put you out of pocket. I mean, all that high-tech stuff, it sort of throws me, you know what I mean? It's all double Dutch paper to me, mate. Would there be any chance?
You what?
Well, I mean, it's not much use to you, is it?
This has cost me. And when's the road going to be repaired?
Maxie, you must have some contacts down the council.
Yes, plenty, but it's nearly Christmas.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you going to do with it all?
When's the road going to be done?
I'll put a call in tomorrow morning, first thing. I promise you, Max, Scout's on it. I'll tell you what, why don't you get your mates onto it and I'll see what I can do. Hey? Maxie, you wouldn't let me down. Thanks a lot, mate.
It is Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, Maxie, here. Have this as a token of my goodwill.
What do I do with it?
Just stick a tree in it, mate, like this one here.
Oh, yeah. I think Patricia's got something else in mind.
Hey, good stuff, this, Maxie. Looks solid, well decorated. Hey, none of your cheap rubbish here. Tell you what, they're going mad for these. Oh, I see. It's not good enough.
No, it's not that.
It's probably not expensive enough.
No, not at all.
It's all right, Max.
No, look, Patricia's got other ideas. I mean, I'll take one, of course, but it doesn't match the decor.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you know what women are like.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Have a Mars bar for your Tommy.
All right. Thanks.
Watch your head, Max. See ya.
Hello, love. I'm trying to get the lights to work on this reindeer. Oh, no. Patricia?
Margaret!
Now, look, calm down. I've already spoken to her and she's a little bit touchy.
It's awful.
But this is nothing. I've had all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
Margaret, look, the decorations, they're very nice, but they're not quite what I had in mind.
You don't like it, then?
It's different, but...
It's not what I want. I mean, I thought of a peach and green colour scheme.
Well, it's just that you and Max couldn't decide, so I thought I'd make a decision.
But I don't want you to. I want you to ask before you make any decisions.
Why don't you bring Thomas down for dinner? Oh, I don't know. Oh, we've got that Jimmy and Sinbad owing us money, got uncooperative reindeer, got people messing around with the facts, this lot, now an upset nanny.
Yeah, I'll talk to her.
I think you better hard.
All right, Josie, can't do that.
That stuff should have been here weeks ago. The catalogue company promised.
But if they're not here, well, it'll break his little heart. Oh, I can't tell him that. You speak to him. Go on, son, cry.
Cry?
You want your Christmas presents, don't you?
I want me turtles.
You see how upset he is? JJ 256001. Oh, thank you. You saved our Christmas. Bye. Good boy. Go and get yourself an ice cream from the freezer.
Yes.
See? Feminine guile wins again.
Yeah, that was blackmail.
What's the difference?
Well, if I'd said that, you'd say I was sexist.
If you'd said that, I'd say you were intelligent.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, babe. I'm really looking forward to Crimbo. Our own place in there.
Almost.
What do you mean?
We're going to Cardiff for Christmas. You need the break.
Not Cardiff again.
If my dad comes, just start counting them Christmas puds, OK?
All right.
Oh, is that your feet?
What?
That pong?
Oh, that?
Pack it in, eh? Let's just get on with the plan.
I think it's naff.
What?
Rob and scrap.
What, scared in case there are any bow wows?
No, I'm not scared. But there might be one.
And that's what we've got the meat for.
You need more than tins of meat. They don't feed them dogs.
I know. Now, look. Here's where the main gate is. And this is the fella's hut.
What if there's a Rottweiler?
I'll just give it your arm to chew on. Now, the way it is, he won't be able to see us.
But them Rottweilers, they're serious dogs.
Look, will you stop worrying? That's your problem. You get an idea into your head and you just won't let it go.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Like in general studies, everyone bar you and Ford said we should bring back hanging.
And I still say you were wrong.
There you go again.
Oh, come on, you lot shouted us down. What we were trying to say was that killing laugh.
It's called justice.
Not if you're innocent, it isn't. And once you've hanged someone, it's too late, innit?
Look, when you go in a court, they prove it beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah, but sometimes they can be wrong.
Hang on a minute. When somebody goes into court, they accept justice. I mean, it's just when the judgment goes against them, they start saying they were fitted up.
All right, but the point me and Ford were trying to say was sometimes when they're in court, answering for a crime they didn't commit, they're fitted up before they get in front of the jury.
Good point. But what I'm saying is, if they've killed someone and they knew they were going to get killed themselves, they wouldn't do it, would they?
But what about the places where they already have the death penalty? Doesn't stop murders, does it?
33. Just count them puds with it, pal. That's it.
All right.
Any chocolate in here?
Chocolate? What about your precious training?
Yeah, well, I'm not bothered, am I?
Why?
I said did well. I swam good times. But he said he wants to think it over before he puts me in the squad.
Well, go away.
That means I've got to do another set of time trials.
Where?
Next year.
Margaret said Susanna was on the phone before.
Yeah, she left a message and had to phone her back.
Margaret said she asked for more money. I mean, why the hell does she have to tell the nanny about our private life?
You know Susanna.
Yes, I do. What's she want the money for, anyway?
Christmas presents.
You mean expensive presents?
Yeah, well, we don't know they'll be expensive, do we?
Oh, she told Margaret she wasn't prepared to buy any rubbish.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
You can start by concentrating on me for a start instead of this stupid bloody reindeer.
This is not stupid. This is hopefully my ticket to the chairmanship of 1992. 1992. Do you realise what that means?
Yeah, some nonsense about behind every good chairman there's a good woman. Well, this good woman isn't prepared to play second fiddle to the chairman-elect's grabbing ex-wife.
Oh, she's not grabbing.
She is. We need a second car and she's out buying expensive presents.
All right, I'll speak to her.
Terry not in?
Not yet, no, he's working.
Where's his, son?
Asleep? His father likes him to get a good sleep.
Does he now? Do you sleep well?
Very. Look, we may as well be civil to each other, just for Terry's sake.
What is it for Terry's sake? Or yours?
Both. Terry and I are together now. If it upsets me, it upsets him, and vice versa.
Cosy running in, Lorna.
What do you want?
Just to help a mate out. And his wife.
You.
Yeah, me. So like I was saying, if you wanted to borrow the £4 grand, just ask.
Yeah, Mr. Moneybags.
£4 grand in there. Take it.
I couldn't. Not without talking to Terry first.
Could be, another secret. Another secret with another man, eh?
What do you mean?
Well, that could be our secret. And we could have a few more if you like.
Are you suggesting I sleep with you?
Listen, I'm not hard up. You are. Mind you, I understand why you say that. I mean, well, I mean, me and you're a bit alike, aren't we? That's probably why we hate each other.
Why are you bothering to stay here?
Because I'm going to keep an eye on you, that's why. Because Teddy's a mate. And because Teddy's a mate, you can have the £4 grand, no strings. All right?
Michael Cole next is joined by people who've undergone cosmetic surgery in order to stay looking young.